When you are a deceiver, not just in boxing but life in general, your time is limited. That's right. When you are a deceiver, you can only deceive somebody for so long until they wake up and realize that they are being deceived. With that being said, I told y'all, the only reason Devin Haney gets hate is not because of Devin Haney. It is because of his father, Bill. Carissa T. Reg Shields did an interview with Fight Hub. The girl hit the nail right on the head.
He does the trash talk for Devin, but what are dads for?
I respectfully disagree. If Bill Haney really thought he did a good job as a father, he would let Devin Haney talk to them cameras by himself. He would let Devin handle the media by himself. But since Bill Haney questions his role as a father, he gotta speak for Devin Haney every single chance he get because he knows Devin Haney is not man enough to speak for himself in front of them cameras.
Yes, Devin Haney is soft. I agree.
I can't speak for every channel that he mentioned on his post because I don't watch every channel that he mentioned on his post. But as far as Southpaw TV and Mr. Ellie Segback, I think we're doing enough to tell the truth on Devin Haney. Bill Haney knows that. As Floyd Mayweather once said, good publicity, bad publicity, it is all publicity. Even Teofimo Lopez is telling the truth on Devin Haney. The man went on Instagram Live today and spoke some facts about DHP. Don't have power promotions.
Devin Haney is soft. Devin Haney is soft. Devin Haney is soft.
Devin Haney is soft. Devin Haney is super soft. Teofimo Lopez agrees.
Devin Haney is soft. I agree.
Bill Haney has even turned off the black boxing fan base. Boxing Portal on Twitter told Bill Haney, Mexicans ain't the only race that's giving y'all a hard time. I am black and I feel like you in particular are a clown. That's why I don't rock with your son. You were just walking around with the Mexican flag before the ass whooping. Fake ass racist Mexican love over here. Shout out to Mr. Boxing Portal. He is a black boxing fan basically saying to Bill Haney, stop trying to use race to get a fan base. We see right through it. Bill Haney said, Mexican fan base ain't just Mexican. Hey yo, Bill Haney, plain victim. Race baiting in the sport of boxing. That LDBC stuff does not work anymore in the sport of boxing in 2025. People do not hate on your son because he's black. They hate on your son because you are soft. They hate on your son because you filed the lawsuit. Not Devin Haney.
Not Devin Haney.
Speaking of Teofimo Lopez, the man was telling the truth on Shakur Stevenson when he went on IG Live. Check it out.
Man, if there's any other boxer I know could put anybody to sleep, it's Shakur Stevenson. I ain't never seen something like that in my life.
Teofimo Lopez did not lie about Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, is the most boring fighter of the 21st century. You cannot pay me enough to go to a Shakur Stevenson fight. Speaking of Shakur Stevenson, these two pictures have been going viral all over Twitter. Basically, the fans are saying, hey yo, Shakur Stevenson, I bet you if it ain't snowing, you ain't going.
Oh, hell no!
If y'all know what's going on in these pictures, type it up in the comment section. I really couldn't tell you. And if you're a grown man, if you're an adult, if you're a fighter in the sport of boxing, leave the April Fool's jokes alone. April Fool's jokes is exactly for what they is. April Fools. And I think that TURKI Al-Ashiki got everything wrong. I think that TURKI Al-Ashiki having two enemies fight on the same card again is the wrong idea. Why can't y'all just make these dudes fight? Kind of like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, fighting on the same card but not fighting each other. Ring Magazine posted up Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo will fight on the same card on May 31st in Las Vegas ahead of a planned showdown later on this year. Caleb Plant will be taking on Jose Armando Resendiz and Charlo will face Thomas Lamana. Never heard of them dudes. Both must win to meet in the fall. I think these dudes should have got right to it. Caleb Plant open hand smacked Jermall Charlo. Charlo did not do a damn thing. As a matter of fact, Jermall Charlo is exactly who I'm talking about when I say 95% of boxers will not do a damn thing outside the ring. Jermall Charlo is a perfect example of that. I'm not calling Jermall Charlo no type of bum, but I think that Caleb Plant being under the bright lights more often, fighting more often, being at the weight class longer, got the advantage on Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo never fought at 168, and that's definitely gonna make a difference. Who do I think would win? I really couldn't tell y'all. I just want to see the fight. I want to see how Jermall Charlo react to a man who open hand smacked him in front of everybody and he did not do a damn thing.
Yes, Devin Haney is soft. I agree.
And Mr. Tevin Farmer, the man who lost his fight last Saturday to William Zepeda, came out on Twitter and said, hell of a fight Saturday. Zepeda did not beat me. The judges did. It's crazy to say, but I'm kind of used to it. Hey, yo, Tevin Farmer, why would you tweet something like this, bro? My only guess is that you went back to go watch the fight. And based off what you was watching on that TV, I really do not think you know what you was looking at. I really don't know what you was looking at if you ask me. Tevin Farmer, maybe you couldn't see them punches from William Zepeda coming last Saturday. Maybe it's time to retire. But due to the fact that you went on Twitter talking about you won the fight, lets me and you both know that maybe you need to retire, bro. And y'all know that Shakur Stevenson likes faking friendships whenever he's scared of somebody. In this case, it is somebody that Shakur Stevenson already ran from. Edwin De Los Santos tweeted to Mr. Kid Austin. He said, yo, Kid Austin, Shakur Stevenson gives me credit because at least I made the fight that was possible, unlike you that got scared and suddenly got sick. And I did much more than you. That's why I get credit from Shakur Stevenson. As y'all can see, Shakur Stevenson put a bullseye on a tweet. Edwin De Los Santos, bro, you looking like a whole weirdo right now. Why would you give Shakur Stevenson praise when he ran from you during that fight? Why would you praise a man who did not even want to engage with you when y'all fought?
I know Southpaw TV.
Maybe this is Edwin De Los Santos' way of calling out Mr. Kid Austin. I really couldn't tell you, but the last thing you want to do is praise a man who thinks way too highly of himself in the sport of boxing. Shakur has never headlined a pay-per-view. Shakur will never headline a pay-per-view. That is why the man stay gonna be fighting on somebody undercard.
I think Gervonta Davis is a great fighter.
And usually I would never address something like this, but you know, in the YouTube boxing scene, you got all type of weirdos who be talking boxing but never threw a punch a day in their life. All I gotta say is this: if you rock with somebody who got a certain type of charge against women, I cannot rock with you, bro. If you try to defend somebody who got a certain type of charge for the rest of their life against women, I cannot rock with you.
Yes, Devin Haney is soft. I agree. Yes, Devin Haney is soft. I agree.
I know Southpaw TV.